Welcome back to Frühling, everybody. It is still June. On the previous episode, when I ended it, I said I was going to get this grass cut. There is two more. I did 2 of the 4 grass fields. There's still 2 more to do. I think I'm going to save those for July so we can kind of stagger them a little bit. I kind of decided I'm going to keep this wagon here, this older wagon. We'll use this for the chickens, feeding them barley. And I'm going to get rid of our smaller Antonio Carrero here, the wagon, and then I'm also going to get rid of the Zader I've been always trying to talk about getting rid of, because we did get that Deutz on the last episode, so we're kind of filling in the cracks here. And then I also have the Fent that's been parked in that shed and it hasn't been doing anything, so we might as well use that as the water tractor. And it can also pick up grass bales and feed those to the sheep if needed. So I'm going to go ahead and get this dumped out. If it'll take it all. If not, we'll go to the other. Yep, we'll run to the other coop and finish it off. And then I'm going to run down, get this sold, get what money we can out of it. And then our Zader 2 will also provide some decent income. Also on today's episode, I'd like to hit Field 7. That's the biggest field we just purchased. Field 7 here. I'm actually going to grab that tipper. I can bring that gravity box. Actually, take that gravity box wagon down to 14, or maybe just leave it, whatever. I got to bring our big dumper because we might as well use that, fill that. Because we're going to, this is soybeans. And today is the best month to sell soybeans. So I want to get that harvested and sold right away. So we're actually going to have some good income today. It's a big field, so I'm looking forward to that. We also, if we have time today, I would like to get 3 and 7 sampled. There's rocks on both of these. And then I got to see what else is going to be needed for those. But we could either pick up rocks or start, well, I guess it'd have to probably be mulch too. But I think before we can pick up rocks, we actually have to cultivate or plow first. Alright, let's dump this a little bit off here. And we can run this down to the shop. Looks a lot nicer here without those trees. In the previous episode, we cut those trees that were down on my left-hand side here of this grass field. Make it a lot easier to get through here, I think. You can also mow really close to the road. Be out with the old, in with the new. We did get our use out of this, but I think it's time to upgrade. Instead of running back and forth trying to get stuff for the chickens, it just got to be a lot. So we'll see what we get for this. Get them both fixed up here. Let's see, repair this. We can repaint it. 5,150. Let's go ahead and sell that. And then we got the trailer here. We're going to repair it and repaint it. And 2,247. Sell. Yes. Alright. 7,616 for that. Now let's go and grab the... I might as well grab the Fent and then we can put that in its place down there. I think what I'm going to do... We obviously don't need the bucket down there. I think I'm gonna grab this pallet fork, get this out of the way. There's no sense in leaving it over here either. And then we'll put this over by our parking lot. Get these set up here so they're just out of the way and ready to pick up if we need them. We'll go ahead and just drop the whole thing here. Alright. Should be alright. Now we'll run down and swap spots with the Zader. It's very rare that I ever have to use the bucket or pallet. I mean, we're gonna have to get some more seeds and stuff put in our seed room and total mixed ration. What is it? mineral feed. But for the little bit we do it, we could just bring that up. But we do got to go out with the old and in with the new here, so doesn't hurt to shuffle tractors around. This one's got 69,000 hours, or 69 hours, not 1,000. That's enough. Okay, just put this right here. Top up any water that we have. Doesn't quite take it all. Alright, we'll see how that goes for a while. We might decide to shuffle things again later. This tractor has been super good to us. A classic. Quite a good classic. It's time to say goodbye. Alright. Let's repair that. Repaint it. 5,917. Sell. Yes. Alright. There it goes. So I think I'm going to do is grab the new Deutz. Again, we just got this on the last episode. It was on sale. Only 16 hours. I couldn't let it pass by. It wasn't quite 300 horsepower that I wanted. That would have been very nice if it was. But we're going to do... I think it'll be alright. The whole idea was the seeder needed 300 horsepower. But it's pretty close at like 280. What we're going to do is grab this big tipper. We're going to start on our harvest on field 7. And then we'll get it sold right away. That is going to be our cash crop, soybeans. Alright, this is quite the big field. Not to plan too far ahead, but I think next planting I do want to get some... I might just put barley in here, I think. Because I really want to get our flour production going. We get those donuts. And I think after that we're really going to excel in this playthrough. Probably be nice if I could to try to get a bigger header for this combine, but I don't know if it would support a bigger header either. Yeah, so originally I never really thought I was gonna get this field right away, but it's gonna be very good to have these big fields, especially when we need to start picking up the pace and making some cash here. Alright, let's fire this up. Let me get in a little bit here and then we'll... The harvest looks like it's really good according to the map. But the actual pH is bad on it, so I know I'm going to have to add some lime on here. On our next... we still got to soil sample it too to see what we got. Alright, we got the first unloading here. I think what I'm going to do is put a worker on the rest of this and we can work on getting some other stuff done here. The yield wasn't that great on this other, it was good on the upper side, but this lower side is starting to, and again it does need lime. I'm going to hire a worker here and see how that goes. Expected yield 64%. Yeah, we're only getting about half of what we could get. A little over half. Alright, so I'll let him continue on. Or is it a her? I didn't even look at the driver. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take the Valtra here. I can leave the header trailer down here. And now what we'll do is I'm gonna need the sampler at some point, but I can't. I don't want to take the front weight off because I want to get the field 3 over there mulched, and we're gonna need it for field 6 here too, as well as 7. So to kind of break it up a little bit, I want to get going on one field. I do want to put corn in that field 3. Let me just double check. See if this will clear on this lower side here. This is kind of high with the beacons. I might hit the ceiling here. Okay, it fits. I'll come back up for the sampler. Either way, I'm gonna have to mulch. We'll just have to figure out if we're gonna have to do anything special for the soil and all that. Looks like he appears to be keeping at her there. Shouldn't take him no time. Yeah, we'll get field 3 done here. I would like to get down to 14 and get that harvested too. That's our other barley field. But I think what I'm going to do is take that to our flour production. The sooner we get that made into flour, we can get some more money with the donuts. Because those are all on item. Not to mention we're gonna have more eggs coming. It'd be nice to put those in there. We'll probably end up having to sell some of the eggs. I think we're just gonna get too many of them here at some point. Alright. That field is mulched. Here we gotta get the soil sampler. Looks like he's got another row or two. We might as well leave this down here, because this will have to get done here too. But I'm gonna run and get this sampled first. A smaller new one. Wow, this is really tight. Yeah, I can't turn. I'm gonna have to figure out. This is probably not a bad spot for the sampler though. I'm just gonna need a smaller tractor, I think, for it. We could put it in the shop too, I suppose, in the corner over there. Oop. That might not be a bad idea. And for those just joining us on this series, we don't have seasons on right now, but it's something I'm probably going to be doing within a year on this playthrough here. Next year, get going on that. Otherwise, it's just going to be that way we can stagger stuff better and Alright, it's been a while since I sampled, so I gotta see if we can still have the hang of this. Oh, actually, we can get the whole corner here. I'm just glad that the radius is as big as it is, because it makes it a little bit better. That way it won't get so boring doing this. Looks like I probably could get this field in 3, maybe 4 samples here. Alright. Let's see if we can get it in 1, maybe? If we're lucky. I don't want to miss any. Ooh. Looks about perfect. Nice. Alright, I'm running to our field 7 while we're at it too. Get that done and over with. And then we'll see what we got to work with. I could probably put a worker on the mulching too, but I'd still probably should do the headland. Looks like the workers got her all done here. Doesn't look like he missed anything, which is good. So I might have missed a little spot over there, but I'm not going to worry about it. Got 11 soil samples. Let's go ahead and send in for analysis. Yes. Okay, we'll fold this up. I am going to need it for field 2. Because this will actually be ready, I think, next month. Which might be the next episode. I'll get it bought for sure in the next episode, but maybe I'll focus on 14 and get that harvested. So we can get our flour made. Yeah, this is sorghum here on 2. I do want to put a vineyard here, but that is a little bit down the line yet. Okay, how did our soil samples come out? Alright, we got her. So let's take a look at what we need. So 3 for sure needs some nitrogen. It looks like 7 might be alright. But for lime, I think we want to lime both. Yeah, pH is bad, so we want to get these limed. It is silty clay, so I wonder if, like... I'm not really good at my soil types and what you should plant and what. I suppose I could look that up, but I don't think I'm really going to worry about that. Let's put the soil sampler over by our factories here, so we're going to need it again. I could probably actually just pop it in front of the donut shop. Maybe it'll bring more customers and they might want to look at it. So I don't know if I'll have to go around the headland or not, but what I think I'm going to do is start a worker on the mulching for this field, and then I can finish up what he doesn't get. I'm sure he's going to have issues. But while he's doing that, we can go ahead and get our crops sold and see what we get for today. Yeah, we'll see how he does when he gets to the other end. Alright, what do we end up in here? Another 5,000. Again, the yield wasn't as good as we could have had, but I own the field now, so now we can make it what we want. I just wonder if he's gonna... He should be able to get that all. It's a pretty square field, and they got that road there. Shouldn't be a problem. But we do got to get these rocks picked up. Alright, let's get this dumped in the tipper. Get some more weight on the front here. Just making sure he doesn't hit me. Looks like he's got plenty of room there now. Guy's cruising. Shouldn't take him that long to get that done, actually. Okay, so I don't know which one I'm going to harvest next. The sorghum. When is the best time to sell sorghum? January, so we're going to want to hold on to that anyway. So I'm going to need that gravity box wagon there for that field so we can get it into our silo. Otherwise, like I said, I would like to get going on those donuts. So I'd probably like to get this down to field 14, but we could probably just leave this here for now. Good work. Alright, let's get this soybean wagon sold. Where are we going? It's 12,000 liters. There's only one place, the supermarket. Alright, I know where that is. Let's take the Deutz down there. Look out! Alright, what are we going to get? Should be a decent profit here. Got lucky we got to buy the field. Get it harvested and then sold in the same month. That's pretty good. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're doing good. We're going to be able to buy that field easily. 44,694. When I bought this Deutz, I didn't get it fixed up. We should probably pop in there and see how much it's going to cost. While we're down here. I could always do it in my garage too, I guess. I should have fixed it right away, but it went over my head. 3,500-ish. We'll get her done. Yeah, we're sitting good. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to need this tipper. I'll just use the gravity box for field 14 to whichever one we decide to do. We'll probably get that one done and get it taken over to our flour, get that going. But I think our money problems are officially over at this point. Unless there's like a huge sale on something and we need to buy it, but I don't foresee that. And then something will show up. So we'll just put this back for now. Something like that. I don't think we didn't need to plow those fields, right? Yeah, they don't need plowing, but like I said, we will have to rock pick. I can't rock pick until we disc harrow it, which I could bring this down, but I also need the lime spreader too, because we could get that done with. I suppose I could always throw the lime down after we disc it. What I think I'm going to do is leave this for the next episode. And I'm probably going to advance to July. Get the time back up on 5 here. But I think what we'll do is go to July. And then I could even put a worker on this too. But we'll be all set up and ready to go for next time here. But I'll let that guy finish. So he'll be done when we come back. And we'll go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.